Hello everyone and welcome to Doksimon Homes. This is yet another property tour. Today I'm inside Ogbojo to tour this beautiful 5-bedroom house with a study. Ogbojo is just between East Legon and Ashalboche. If you know American House in East Legon, it's just about 3 minutes drive from American House. Before we get started, do make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified anytime we do another or new property tour. So let's get started. Just a quick info about the house. The house is sitting on a 2 plots, 70 by 100 times 2, and you've got 5-bedroom house with a study, and all the rooms are en suites with a big living room space. So now let's get to it. So entering the compound, you're welcome with this driveway, okay? And you can see that you have enough car park space that can take up to, I think, more than 5 or 6 cars. And you've got some space here for greenery. So on my left hand side is a foundation for a 2-bedroom outhouse. So when you purchase this particular property, you can decide to put up the 2-bedroom outhouse for maybe a guest or whatever it is, or maybe you can still decide to just maintain it or just level it up to still give you more space, or perhaps you can put a swimming pool or something there. Just kind of like giving you an idea of something that could be done here. It's good to know that you've got more space on the compound. Like I said, the building is sitting on the 2 plots. So this particular building, it's not brand new. You've got people that have lived in it, and now it's currently listed on the market for sale. So let's take a walk around the compound like we usually do, so you can have a feel of what the property entails. So at my far left, I did mention that from the beginning, at my far left is the security post, and on my left you've got a greenery space. You've got a tree right here. I think it's cozy, yeah? I'm feeling it. That you like it, right? It's nice and cozy, right? Just beautiful. So you've got more compound space. You've got a lot of space. You've got a driveway. You can park some cars right here, and you've got some nice space also here that you can use for greenery or perhaps anything you want to use it for. Now let's continue our tour. Like we always do, we walk around the compound so you can have a feel of what the property has. So more space, more greenery space, and you can see there's a lot of flowers right in front of the property, just generally giving it some beautiful look. So walking on the side of the house, you can see that you've got flowers planted here, and it's quite sizable. And this is the backyard space. This is the backyard space. It's quite sizable. You've got this dry lines to dry your stuff, to dry your clothes and all that. So this door is coming out from the kitchen. So from the kitchen, you can have access to the backyard. All right, and you've got a water tap there. I think generally you feel that the compound is a bit cozy because of the trees and the flowers that is really planted, and it's very, very spacious, especially on the frontage of the house. Very spacious, you know. That's just basically because you've got the house sitting on the 2 plot. Now let's just take a walk inside. Entering the compound, you notice this beautiful facade with a more like a tree trunk design used to clad the pillars. And then walking into here, you're welcome with this little porch here. Quite sizable porch that you can also have some nice time with your family. I think generally it's more spacious, right? It's spacious, isn't it, Danny? It is, right? Okay, you've got a wood patterned ceiling. Beautiful. It's nice. So let's take a walk inside. Wow. So entering this house, you're welcome with the private living room space. Quite sizable. All right. So just for you to have an idea of how sizable it is. I think this is going to be about 28 meters square. 28, almost a 30 meter square. And then from that particular end, you're walking towards the dining space. And then you've got your kitchen on my right hand side. But before then, I want Danny to take a note, a note of this. You know, entering inside, you could realize that you have a a floor to ceiling space right here. Okay, and then you could see that there's a balusters at my far right hand. That means from the first floor, you can literally see what is happening in your sitting room, or perhaps see whosoever comes into the house. And I think generally it's a nice outfit. Generally, it's just beautiful. So now let's take a walk into the kitchen so you can have a feel of it. All right, so this is the kitchen space. The kitchen space is quite sizable. I think this is going to be about 16 meters square. This is going to be about 16 to 17 meters square. Quite sizable. You've got your island right in the middle with a white quartz worktop. Okay, and lots of cabinetries to put in your stuff. So if you're thinking about space, I think you don't really have to worry about space, because you've got lots and tons of cabinetry spaces right here. You've also got top cabinets where you can also put one or two things and all that. You've got your window blind. Of course, you can change the window blind to something else that you would want to. And over here on my left, you've got the storeroom. The storeroom as well is sizable. Okay, I think it's sizable, yeah. So coming up from the storeroom, this is a door that leads you to the living room. So now let's check out the rooms that are on the ground floor. But before then, on my right hand side is the powder room. So you've got the powder room right there. This is the staircase that leads you to the rooms on the first floor, but we are going to come to that later. Let me show you the rooms on the ground floor. So you've got one room here, you've got another room here, you've got another room here, but let's check out this room. So like I said earlier, all 5 bedrooms here are en suites. You've got your toilet and bath as well. So this room is going to be about 17 to 18 meters square, and you've got your wardrobe right here, your built-in wardrobe space right about here. And over here, it's your bathroom. Over here is your bathroom. You've got an enclosed shower, you've got a WC, of course, you've got a sink, and not without a water heater. Okay. So same pattern still running across the whole ceiling, a wood pattern ceiling, brown wood pattern ceiling with your lights at the far end, generally beautiful, adding up to the whole aesthetic outlook of the property. So on my right hand side is another room. This is about 14 meters square with an inbuilt wardrobe. Okay, you've got your wardrobe right here. And at my far right is the washroom. Alright. So this particular room doesn't have the same ceiling pattern. You can see that it's a POP more like, with a white paint, and you've got your light at the far end and the ceiling, of course, right in the middle and all that. So now let's take a walk into the third room on the ground floor. Okay, so this room is about 15 or 14.5 meters square, and you've got your inbuilt wardrobe to put your personal belongings and all that. And of course, at my right hand side is the bathroom. So now let's get upstairs and see what the first floor holds for us. You can as well open it up. You know, the idea generally is for security purposes, okay? Just in case you want to leave it or make it easily accessible, you can have it opened. And if you think that you don't like the idea of having it locked and all that, you can leave it open, or perhaps you can close it up in case you want to travel and you don't want anybody to get up to the upper level. You can just leave it open. But generally, I think it's just for the purpose of security. But you can, depending on how you want it, you can either maintain it or take it out. So climbing up the first floor, you notice that there is this walkway, or maybe veranda as we usually term it right here in our part of the world over here. And this veranda basically connects you to all the rooms on this first floor. At my far left hand side is the owner's room, which is popularly known as master bedroom. And right here is also one of the rooms, and here is your study. So now let's check out this room. So basically this room is going to be about 14.5 meters square. So it's quite spacious, and you've got a sliding window that allows daylight into the room. Okay, you've still got it here, and then you've got a balcony attached to it. You've got a balcony attached to it that gives you a view of what is happening around you. So the balcony wraps around the room from that particular end up to this end, and here is a provision for an air-conditioned unit right here. So like I said, the balcony wraps around the bedroom, the fourth bedroom on the first floor. On my right hand side is the washroom. Okay. So now, leaving this particular room, on my right again is a space that perhaps you can use for a study, a game room, a movie, room, or whatsoever you want to use it for. It's just an extra space, not a bedroom, but more like an extra space that can be used for any purpose. Okay. Now, walking on the veranda, wow, I can't but to notice this painting right on the wall. It's just beautiful. I think I saw this painting on the first floor. In the living room, right? Yeah, that is it over there. Same painting on the living room. Okay, and then you've got your chandelier over here. It's just beautiful, right? So same painting, same concept. We are welcome to the owner's room, popularly known as the master bedroom. So this is the owner's room. You can see that it's very, very spacious. You can see that it's very, very spacious. So this room is going to be about 28 meters square, 29 meters square. Just this space alone. I'm not even talking about this space. Just here alone is about 30 meters square, and you've got a space right here. For maybe you want to convert here to, a wardrobe. And you've got window right here to bring in natural daylight. I don't know what you want to do here, but it's just a space that you can use for anything. Right here on my left-hand side is an inbuilt, a walk-in closet or an inbuilt wardrobe space. You realize that you've got your wardrobe right here, but not up to the ceiling level, but of course, it's taller than me. It's quite tall here. So that is it. And same wooden pattern on the ceiling. And you've got your light right in the middle. Okay, so on my left-hand side is the owner's bathroom space. Okay, so you can see that here is quite spacious. You've got your enclosed shower right here. And of course, you've got where you do your business, you've got where you also do your business. And this space here, perhaps if you're a fan of jacuzzi or maybe bathtub, you can put that here. You've got enough space to put it up, and you've got your window allowing natural daylight to come into the washroom. Of course, 2 windows, and not without your water heater as well. So one thing I noticed is that the master bedroom ceiling has this wooden pattern like cladding, okay? And you've got your lights right there. Let me see if the lights are on. Okay, I think the light is not on. Okay, so that's basically, and you have lots of windows. You've got a window at my far right, and you've got a window at my left-hand side, and you've got a window here to all, collectively bringing in natural daylight into the owner's room of the owner's quarters and all that. So basically beautiful. All right, I love this balusters right here with a wooden rail up to this particular point and connects from the other end, just basically to protect somebody from this level, or children and all that, from falling off in case they are peeping downstairs. I mean, those things perhaps, so it does a lot of work and all that. So now let's go downstairs and talk more about the cost of this particular building. I mean, I just love the living room space. The fact that it extends from or spans from floor up to the top of the first floor. I mean, generally adds to the beauty and adds to the, general aesthetic of the property. And it's a nice thing. I think it's just beautiful, quite tall. Okay, so this property is currently listed in the market for $280,000, which is currently in our Ghana cedi 1.5 million Ghana cedi as of today that I'm making this particular video. So if you're interested, just kindly contact the numbers on the description. The numbers are also going to be showing on your screen. Just reach out to us and let's talk about how you can acquire this property. Until next time, stay blessed and catch you on our next video.